This is an archive radio show from 209 Radio, 105 FM in Cambridge.
The good news is we can continue with the archive from the Feel Good Friday show from the actual Friday of 31st of July 2009. Feel Good Friday is with Matt Webb and Nick the producer each and every 9 until 12 each and every Friday. That sounds good, doesn't it? What does it? I was supposed to say each and every Friday. I might as well, just for those special people out there, give you the interview again of the Deputy Organist of St. Peter at St. Paul Clare, which is named to Julian Clowes. And for the first time of all time, Nick the producer, as in me, Nick Clowes, conducted the interview.
I got my best hat, baby, and I'm ready to go.
It's coming shortly. Stay with the one you're on. I thought I'd treat you with the interview once more.
All Saints there and rock steady here on Feel Good Friday with Matt Webb and Nick the producer.
The interview with Julian Clowes follows after a couple of songs' time. After this one is the original And I Love You Baby. And that should take you through to the Deputy Organist of St. Peter and St. Paul Clare, Julian Clowes.
A variety injection.
I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I give it all up. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. I never pretend to be something I'm not. You got what you see when you see what I got. We live in the real world. I'm just a real girl. I know exactly who I am.
Feel Good Friday on 105 FM 209 Radio.
I love you, baby. 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 There's so many angels surrounding me, and the clouds I see are below, telling me what I already know. The sun couldn't be brighter, and the moon at night like a tune I like. It's such a joy that my lips can't hold anymore. Oh. I love you, baby. 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 Feel like I'm dancing to my own heartbeat. My soul's got feet, and I pray that the feeling never ends. I can't stop smiling. My mouth can't hide what's deep down inside, and so gotta say it again and again and again and again. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby.
making you feel good each and every Friday morning. This is Feel Good Friday with Matt Webb and Nick, the producer, playing the original there, And I Love You Baby. Before that, we heard from Fleetwood Mac and Go Your Own Way. We'll be joined in the studio in literally a few minutes' time by Julian Clowes. He's going to be talking to us about being an organist in Cambridge. So looking forward to that. He's your brother of all people as well.
That's amazing, isn't it?
So there's that to come, and also keep saying this, a kick up the 80s, where we play 5 great tunes from the 1980s, and for you just to enjoy, and we let the music do the talking, as we say.
We do.
And that's all coming up right here, only on Feel Good Friday.
105 FM, 209 Radio.
And welcome back to Feel Good Friday.
May I introduce you to Julian Clowes, who happens to be my brother. He is a deputy organist from Sir Peter and Sir Paul Clare, which is not far from Haverhill, literally. I have a question for you. What gave you the idea of playing the organ?
Well, I should think. My grandfather was an organist. He was named Albert Ernest Monk. He was born in 1904. He would have been over 100 now, but I mean. That was one reason. Number 2 reason is I had a choice between playing carrying the cross, or playing the organ at St Mary's Haverhill.
Right. Okay. Do you have any favourite Pacific pipe organ that you actually have played at?
Yes, I have actually. Well, it's the Old Independent Church in Haverhill.
Right. Okay. Have you had any organ lessons which have helped you learn to play the actual organ?
Yes, about a year ago, before the organ at Clare was being redone.
How many pipe organs have you played at?
Quite a few actually. I'll list them through. It's very, very quick. It's 10 at the moment. It's Birmingham Cathedral once, Cavendish, St Mary's, Clare, St Peter Paul. That's the obvious one. St John the Baptist, Stoke by Clare, that's once a month. The Old Independent Church now and then. St Mary's Haverhill, St Mary's Seven Walden once. Selwyn College, Cambridge. That was recently. St Mary's the Great Cambridge about a year ago. And finally Ravensor and St Mary's. That's Cambridge. Yep.
That's St Mary's, Cambridge. Yep.
Yep.
If there was a church or venue, i.e. a college organ or a church or pipe organ, that you could or you would like to play at, have you got any ideas where you'd like to play?
Well, there's no ideas at the moment, just around, obviously most around Cambridge, the colleges and the churches.
Okay, do you have an email or website for people who would like to get in touch with you?
Yes.
And what is that?
Oh, sorry, yeah, and name was J-Clowes.
That is small dash.
Yeah, small dash Clowes at hotmail.co.uk.
Finally, do you have any future event or events you would like to tell us about?
Well, I'm hopefully playing for in one of the Sudbury Marathons in September the 12th. That's from 10 to 5, and there might be some refreshments over there. Most organists play from 45 minutes only. That's one possible. Second possible is Ravensor once a month. That's just a session really. There's possibly refreshments every first Saturday of the month from 9 to 1, and probably I play like a couple of services, and there's one wedding to come in St Mary's Haverhill when the organist is away, really.
So you play for weddings and funerals?
Well, occasionally. That's occasional funerals. Weddings is sort of half at the moment, so I mean, when I can play, and always get told to play, sort of thing, you know.
Yep, okay.
Okay, and I've got a question.
You've got some questions.
I've got a question. I've got a question.
Go on then, fire away.
It must be a fine art to be able to play the organ, and you must find it very therapeutic. Do you find it... How do you unwind?
Well, it can be quite straightforward, but I mean, when you got a new organ, like when I was playing at Selwyn, I was a little bit on the nervous side, but I mean, it's because it's new organ, and it's quite it's been there for 2004. It's been redone. It's done by it's given permission by Sarah McDonald from Selwyn,
Yeah.
and Roger Green from Sudbury. He came in and had a listen. They thought it was quite good. I played four pieces on that organ.
Yeah.
First time, but when you see a new organ, you have to study. You have to study it before you go play it. You know, study the
right.
specification and what it works on, sort of thing. You know.
That's very interesting.
It is, yeah. And he's also watched a DVD, which I've watched as well, of Stephen Clearaby.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's from
and we've
King-
actually met the bloke.
That's from King's College.
Very nice chap he is.
Oh yeah,
He's listening now.
By the way, there's a website you can log into.
Yep, what's that?
On the Google, which is jclowes.blogspot.com. If you prefer to use the full name, just type in that on Google, Julian Clowes.
Marvellous. Thank you very much for popping in this morning. It's very nice to see the resemblance between you two gentlemen with the same faces. It is very uncanny. If you're here in the studio with us, you'd see the resemblance between these wonderful gentlemen. But thank you very much for popping by this morning, Julian. Thank you.
Thank you.
Giving your radio a variety injection.
Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? We all need
Feel Good Friday.
You're listening to the continuation of the archive in full stereo. From the Feel Good Friday show of all time. Of course, obviously Friday, the 31st of July 2009. Wasn't that a wonderful interview by Julian Clowes, the deputy organist from St Peter and St Paul Clare. I enjoyed that interview. Second time of playing it on this particular cassette number 2. It was, of course, on cassette number 1, but I thought you would like to hear a second proportion, or second portion. Getting mixed up with my words this time of night. Yes, to correct you, it is the second performance. Well, that's what we like to call it. In my terms, second version.
I'll give it all up. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. I've given you too much. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. My love, my love. I give it all up. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. I'm taking back my love. I've given you.
Just a quick reminder, you can catch us on Facebook. Yes, Facebook, FACEBOOK. Under Nick Clowes myself. And you can join our Facebook group, the Feel Good Friday group. Isn't that fantastic? Twitter.com/FeelGoodFriday. You can catch us on as well. And you can catch the show live on 105 FM 209 Radio. Internet stream is 209radio.co.uk. And the show live is from 9 AM till 12 PM. Of course, with Matt Webb and Nick, the producer. Great show. Full of mixture.
I'm taking back my
It is 22:11, and probably about the same time where you are listening to this morning. And that was Enrique, of course, with Taking Back My Love. Must say thank you very much to Julian Klaus for popping by. He was enlightening us as to what it's like to be an organ player in Cambridge. And he's your brother as well.
And I know him so well that I'm delighted to have him on.
It was good. It was good. But I think it's about time we did this, Nick. You ready?
Yeah, go for
Feel
it.
Good Fridays at Kick Up the 80s. At Kick Up the 80s. Reliving the 80s in style on 105 FM, 209 Radio.
Of course, it's that time when we go back to the 1980s with 5 great 80s tunes back to back. Kicking us off with Kim Wilde. This is Kids in America Now.
Looking out a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this steady downtown. The young ones are going downtown. The young ones are growing. We're the kids in America. Whoa. We're the kids in America. Whoa. Everybody lives for the music around. Bright lights and music is faster. Look boy, don't check on your watch, not another glance. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, give me no problems. Much later, baby, you'll be saying never mind. You know life is cruel, life is never kind. Time to make a new story. Time to gravity glory. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody lives for the music around. Come closer, honey, that's better. Got to get a brand new experience, feeling right. Oh, don't try to stop, baby, hold me tight. Outside a new day is born. Outside suburbia is sprawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California. There's a new one coming, I warn ya. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody lives for the music around.
Feel Good Fridays at Kick Up the 80s. Reliving the 80s in style on 105 FM, 209 Radio.
Para bailar la bamba, te necesito una poca de gracia pa' mi patria, y arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán.
Good Fridays at Kick Up the 80s. At Kick Up the 80s. Reliving the 80s in style on 105 FM 209 Radio.
And just to give you a little heads up as to what you can expect to hear at 11 o'clock, Chris Free and Tony Jenkins will be popping by to talk to us. They're from Pop Art Songs, and you never know, you might even get a bit of guitar playing here in the studio as well. So that's coming up at 11 o'clock. In the meantime, we rejoin a Kick Up the 80s. This is Madonna now and a Lucky Star.
Feel Good Fridays at Kick Up the 80s. Reliving the 80s in style on 105 FM 209 Radio. Reliving the 80s in style on 105 FM 209 Radio.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let 'em say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Like the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever.
Take it to the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let 'em say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this thing together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need. All that I want to do. Hold you forever, forever and ever. We can build this thing together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop
Concluding a kick up the 80s, Starship and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Before that, some other great 80s tunes. Phil Collins, Two Hearts, of course, from the Buster movie soundtrack. Madonna, Lucky Star, Lost La Boss La Bumba, and Kim Wilde and Kids in America. We'll be shortly joined in the studio by Chris Free and Tony Jenkins from Pop Art Songs. And been having a little bit of a chat with us in the studio. We'll also be looking for your answers to Nick's Mystery Year, and the answer will be coming up at around about 11:45.
I'm into you, can't resist. You're so high, get me into the shade. The spotlight's on, you creep into it, you like it, and just the way that you dance, just the way that you dance. Yeah, yeah, isn't it to love me, baby? Yeah, 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 isn't it to send me crazy? Yeah, yeah, such an angelic motion. Yeah, 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 you know you're made in heaven. When you walk, the rhythm when you're dancing, every inch of you spells out desire. You're such a rush, the rush is never ending now. You got it, you're wow, 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 wow. You got it, you're wow, 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 wow. The more I try to stop. The more I can feel my antenna just sensing you up. And what can I do? I'm into you, I'm into you. Love the way that you move, just love the way that you move. Yeah, yeah, such an angelic motion. Yeah, 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 you know you're made in heaven. When you walk, the rhythm when you're dancing, every inch of you spells out desire. You're such a rush, the rush is never ending now. You got it, you're wow, 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 wow. You got it, you're wow, 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 wow.
What a tune, Kylie Minogue and wow, I haven't heard that for a little while. And do you know something? I haven't heard anything recently from Kylie Minogue, so maybe she's got some music in the offing at the moment. But when she does have a new song, obviously you will hear it here on Feel Good Friday. But I am now joined in the studio by two wonderful gentlemen from Pop Art. That's Chris Free and Tony Jenkins. So good morning to you both. How are you this morning?
Good evening all out there.
And first of all, Tony Jenkins, tell us a little bit about Pop Art.
Pop art. Well, Chris is the best person to ask, really, because Chris writes all the songs and I just sing them. But
okay,
we're trying to do.
Tony's the best person to ask because he's the sort of front person of pop art, and
we're just
he's making the songs come alive.
We're just trying to do sort of classic pop songs, good tunes, things to make you happy, really.
Okay.
Feel Good Friday.
Feel Good Friday, yes. Of all the shows. Okay. Tell us about who your musical influences have been.
Again, Chris writes all the songs, but it's really classic 60s pop, the Motown, soul, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anything really
it's all what I grew up with, and it's sort of gone back to that. So whatever my brother used to play the Kinks a lot. He liked sort of Ray Davies. In fact, he was saying about that this weekend. There was Dead End Street playing a couple of How So Long, and my brother said, yeah, he was a very clever lad, Ray Davis. And then, so I grew up with that, and there was a little bit of Who, and I always remember live at Calvin Hall was a thing he kept playing, and Victoria and Alba. Anyway, so you go through life, and you go a bit funky at times, and then you sort of go, gaze at your shoes a bit, and then you come back up surfacing on these kind of wonderful, even the Hollies, Can't Let Go and stuff like that, and it sort of starts coming back, and then when you're hearing such produced stuff like Kylie there, it's kind of nice to just get back to
something a bit more earthy,
something that's not alien, so because we've got plenty of time for that in 2080, where we'll be sort of vaporized and stuff, so it's almost like The Last Stand.
It's back to the roots.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to play us one of the tunes.
This is brand new. This is really, really new. It gets called various things. At the moment, it's called Empire Made.
Yeah.
Chris has been writing it for the last few weeks, and we've finally settled on an arrangement for it. So
okay, so here it is.
As new as you'll get.
Here it is.
This summer's tune. This one's for Tony Barbados, if he's listening.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll do a little intro. It'd be nice. That's sweet, isn't it? Okay.
She hides behind the sun, blissing out on an English lawn. She's lost in love again with the buttercups and the tree-lined country lanes. Drifting upstream, the bells chime for high tea. England resplendent in this honey-glazed sunset. She hides behind the sun, past the point of no return. She's in and out of phase with the dandelions and the tree-lined country lanes. Drifting upstream, the bells chime for ice cream. England resplendent in this honey-glazed sunset. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. And the tree-lined country lanes. Drifting upstream, the bells chime for high tea. England resplendent in this honey glazed sunset. She hides behind the sun. In the shade only passion burns. She's lost in love again with the buttercups and the tree-lined country lanes. She hides behind the sun, blissing out on an English lawn. She hides behind the sun, blissing out on an English lawn.
Some live music here on Feel Good Friday. Thank you very much for that. It was very nice, very, very nice. And how did you two meet?
The internet. Not the Lonely Hearts, no. It was the internet.
Yeah, no, I think it was an ad.
Guitar looking for singer, singer looking for guitar. That
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And you come together?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Generally, yeah.
Do you ever have any clashes of musical differences?
Very, very, very rarely.
Yeah.
Chris writes all the songs, so I literally, when it comes to me,
Tony
I
sings all the songs.
But the thing is, I mean, sometimes Chris will come with a song and I'm not 100% sure, and I think, well, I'm not sure about this one. But then he changes things, he tweaks things, and it's never happened that he's come up with a song and I've thought, I'm not singing that. So it's that good, you know.
On average, how long does it take for you to actually write a song? Is it a long time or?
Well, this one has been ages. That was about 3 or 4 weeks, believe it or not. And I had about 4 different versions. And then other ones, there's one, Love Out of Bounds, which was pretty much immediate.
Yeah. I think Chris writes the songs really quickly, but then they change and evolve. We get together and thrash through them, and then he works out other things from there. And generally they progress to something really good like that one.
Okay, and you're going to play us another song?
Yeah.
Should we do a country one?
Yeah, this is the first song Chris ever sent me, so that was a new one. This is a really old one. This is probably a couple of years I've known this song now.
Yeah.
Still don't know the words, I've still got them written down here.
I wanna wrap my arms around you, tell you I'd be lost without you. It's the sunset for lovers on this clear winter's night. The stars in the sky are for you and I, and the stars in the sky never lie. Young love so wild and free, pack your bags, escape with me. We'll travel by moonlight on this clear winter's night. The stars in the sky are for you and I, and the stars in the sky never, the stars in the sky never, the stars in the sky never lie. I wanna wrap my arms around you, tell you I'd be lost without you, in this landscape of dreams, on this dark winter's night. Young love so wild and free, close your eyes and you'll agree. We'll travel across rooftops on this dark winter's night. The stars in the sky are for you and I, and the stars in the sky never, the stars in the sky, they never, the stars in the sky never lie. I wanna wrap my arms around you, tell you I'd be lost without you. I wanna wrap my arms around you, tell you I'd be lost without you.
Thank you very much.
Got to tune up, gang.
That was one that was rewritten last night.
All right, hot off the press. And you're going to be playing anywhere soon in Cambridge?
We're hoping to play the Corner House again soon. We played there a few times. Just waiting for another date to come through for that. We're playing an all-day event in Peterborough Sunday week, which is the 9th, which I think starts at 3 and goes through to 11 o'clock. It's the Unity sessions at the Goodyards Barn in Peterborough. We're on at 7:30. So,
There's a Facebook page.
There's a Facebook page. There's a MySpace page. You can find pop art. If you put pop art songs, you should find the MySpace. That'll lead you to the Facebook. So we're all over the internet.
Brilliant. And if obviously your MySpace page is myspace.com/pop-art-songs.
That's right, yeah. We've got an album coming out in October, which is 6 songs with a full band, electric, shut up, with an electric guitar, electric bass, drums, the whole sound, and hopefully we'll get some stuff for you to play soon so you can hear. It's very different to the acoustic songs.
That would be really good. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for popping in and joining us on Feel Good Friday this morning. It's been a pleasure. You'd like to say something?
Yeah, okay, no.
Okay.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed that. Thanks very much.
Okay, no worries. Thank you very much for popping by this morning. Cheers.
Guys.
Giving your radio a variety injection.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
All I need is a miracle. All I need is you.
Feel Good Friday. 105 FM, 209 Radio.
A bit of Michael Jackson there, and The Way You Make Me Feel here on 105 FM 209 Radio. We are sponsored by LocalSecrets.com, the lively guide to everything local. It is 20 past 11, and it's Matt Webb and Nick, the producer, here with Feel Good Friday.
Feel Good Friday.
Must say thank you very much to our guests, Chris Free and Tony Jenkins from Pop Art, and they were playing live for us in the studio. Some good music there.
Very good. Terrific.
Yeah, some good stuff there, and you can find out more.
Very lively.
Very lively, and you can find out more information on myspace.com/pop art songs. But must say hello to a gentleman called Jamie who's listening.
Hello there.
And a gentleman called John as well.
Hello to you as well.
They are listening in their car. In a car park.
We got you covered. We are your in-car entertainment.
I wonder what you're doing in that car. You're on your break from work, is what you've told me from the text. And I did play a song for one of the gentlemen this morning. He requested "Show Me Love" by Robin S.
Good tune.
And the listener enjoyed that, and I think you did as well, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah, I did.
So yes, but of course, the only place to be on a Friday.
Yep.
With great music, everything local, and of course, everything else besides as well.
Exactly.
If you do want to get in contact with us for the remaining 35 minutes of the programme, it's flown by today.
It has gone so quickly. I
Flown
can't
by,
believe it.
yes. Text 209 and your message to 60300. Remember, text a charge at your standard network rate. Or why not give us a call on 01223 488 418. Can play you some Westlife now. This is Uptown Girl here at 105 FM 209 Radio's Feel Good Friday show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Variety Injection.
Feel Good Friday. Don't look any further. 105 FM 209 Radio.
Going back to the awesome 80s there with a great tune by the Pointer Sisters. That was I'm So Excited. I must say good morning to Sarah, who's listening in Chesterton. She'd like to know the name of the group that we were spotlighting earlier in the studio. They were called Pop Art. Okay.
Fantastic.
And you can find out more information on all their songs at myspace.com/popartsongs. Okay. And must say hello to Kenny, who's listening in Cambridge, who's said he's liking the music we're playing and loving the programme.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're enjoying what you're hearing here on Feel Good Friday this morning.
Hello to you.
Hello to you. Anyway, we've got music lined up from the likes of CC Peniston, and we'll play some Bananarama, especially for Annie listening in Cambridge as well. So there's plenty to keep tuned to here on Feel Good Friday this morning.
Feel good every Friday morning. Every Friday morning on 105 FM 209 Radio.
In the last 20 years, the media has evolved rapidly to be all around us and in many different forms. Studies show that a varied diet, as with many things in life, will see you fighting fit, fully informed and ready for whatever the world throws at you. Media scientists recommend that the average man or woman should consume up to 5 different information sources a week to stay healthy and attain a glossy coat. Television, radio, newspapers, mobile phone services and the internet all count towards your 5 a week. So go on, get stuck in.
The longest-running complementary health centre in Cambridge, Arjuna Clinic, is an oasis of calm in the heart of the city. Your health is your most important possession, so keep your body at optimum health with our complementary therapies. We have many to choose from, Tai Chi to meditation, aromatherapy to reflexology, and some not offered by other centres. Call in to Arjuna Clinic, 12A Mill Road, Cambridge, or click on arjunahealth.co.uk for more information. Let Arjuna's professional therapists help restore your body's natural equilibrium and balance.
Feel Good Friday with Matt Webb and Nick the producer. 105 FM 209 Radio.
Beauty and love, and Venus flying
Feel Good Friday. Get interactive. Get interactive. Text 209 plus your message to 60300. Standard network rate supply.
Sun should never set upon an argument. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands. I believe the junk food tastes so good because it's bad for you. I believe your parents did the best job they knew how to do. I believe that beauty magazines promote low self-esteem. I believe that love will completely by myself alone. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. I believe you can't control or choose your sexuality. I believe that trust is more important than monogamy. I believe your most attractive features are your heart and soul. I believe that family is worth more than money or gold. I believe the struggle for financial freedom isn't fair. I believe the only one to disagree are millionaires. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can appreciate real life till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you've got until you say goodbye. Forgiveness is the key to your unhappiness. I believe that wedded bliss negates the need to be undressed. I believe that God does not endorse TV evangelists. I believe in love surviving death into eternity. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you've got until you say goodbye. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. Until you say goodbye. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
It is 20 to 12 and this is Feel Good Friday live and exclusively here on 105 FM 209 Radio. Savage Garden there, an affirmation. Good tune, that.
Great track.
Especially for Liz listening in Cambridge. She's just moved house and she's unpacking her stuff and she said, could I possibly play some Savage Garden for her
Not
on
a
the
problem
text?
at all.
And yes, your wishes are command.
That's a good word.
Now, during that song, I was having a chat with Nick here about sweets that you remember as a child.
Yeah,
And,
I do remember.
remember Parma Violets?
God, it's going way back.
I couldn't stand those sweets. They tasted like, I don't know, eating flowers.
I actually ate a sweet once.
Yeah.
Right, I was in Wales in holiday.
Yeah.
And what happened was I was chewing away, and you may notice I've got a chipped tooth.
Yes, I had noticed.
And
yes.
I did get it sorted out, but when I went to school, Castle Hill School in Haverhill, I tripped over, and it just went funny again, and it went.
Ouch!
Yeah,
that must have been rather.
It fell out.
And I remember an interesting story actually about a science teacher that used to teach me at school, and he once stuck his tooth back in with some super glue.
Oh my God!
I don't think you'd do that, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
I think another sweet, Love Hearts.
Mm.
And remember those sour?
I do remember
those really soury cola
Yes.
bottles you could get.
Strange taste.
You still get them now, can't you?
You can.
Anyway, this is the last 20 minutes of Feel Good Friday here on 105 FM 209 Radio. Remember, you can get in touch with us by giving us a call, Cambridge 488 418, or on text us by texting 209 in your message to 60300. It's the Mavericks now.
Here comes my happiness again. Right back to where it should have been. 'Cause now she's gone and I am free. And she can't do a thing to me. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. Right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like the sunny morning light. And if you should see her, please let her know that I'm well, as you can tell. And if she should tell you that she wants me back, tell her no, I gotta go. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. Right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like the sunny morning light. And if you should see her, please let her know that I'm well, as you can tell. And if she should tell you that she wants me back, tell her no, I gotta go. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. Right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like the sunny morning light.
Feel Good Friday with Matt Webb and Nick the producer. 105 FM, 209 Radio.
It is Feel Good Friday with Matt Webb and Nick the producer, Bon Jovi there, and Living on a Prayer, and before that the Mavericks and Dance the Night Away. But it's been a fun-packed show today, hasn't it, Nick? It's been very busy.
Terrific.
I'm off out a little bit later on. You know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going to visit another radio station in Cambridge.
Yeah, that'd be great for you.
Should be fun. Should be fun. Not on the air, mind you. Not at the moment. Maybe in the future.
You're hiding.
I'm hiding. Yes. Anyway, I must say thank you very much to our guests for popping in. Obviously, your brother, Julian Klaus,
deputy organist.
Yes.
Deputy organist.
Deputy organist. Yes.
Yep.
He did say he'd give me in reception later some a little go on his. He got an organ, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's going to show me a couple of bits and pieces to do with that.
And that would be good, wouldn't it?
Should be interesting, yes.
Yeah.
And thank you very much to Chris Free and Tony Jenkins from Pop Arts. And remember, you can find out more information about them at myspace.com/Pop Arts songs. They came in and did some live singing and guitar playing for us this morning.
Very lively.
Which is very good, yes. And I enjoy it, and so did Kenny and Sarah. Thank you very much for texting in and letting us know that you enjoyed what we actually do here on Feel Good Friday.
Yeah.
But Do you know what? There's some great shows coming up today here on 209.
Is there? Really?
Shall we have a little bit of a rundown as to what you
Why
can
not
expect
check
to
'em
hear
out?
on this frequency even? Between 12 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we have the 209 Jukebox.
Yep.
And then from 3 till 5, all being well, fingers crossed, we've got gentlemen up on the roof doing the bits and pieces and the gubbins. We will be at the Cooperative Cambridge Folk Festival. Looks good.
Live and exclusive.
Yes, Mr. Brian O'Reilly might even be there as well, so that will be fun. Between
forward to that.
and Davina and Scratch will be here between 5 and 7 with your daily dose of Drive on 105. Yeditep, our Turkish and English programme, is on air from 7 till 8. 209 Baseline. That's a new show to the schedule, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Is on air from 8 till 9. Yeah, check that one out. 9 till 11 is Lava Sound. That's our Caribbean music programme. We then rejoin the Jukebox at 11 o'clock until 11 o'clock Saturday morning.
Yep.
It's all non-stop your choices. Remember, you can email your choices through by going to 209radio.co.uk/jukebox and send in your requests via that website page. And at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, it's a repeat of Bums on Seats, 209 Radio's review programme of cinema and everything that's film-based.
Really
in
great.
Cambridge, yes.
Some great lineup.
Have you decided what you're going to be doing this weekend, Nick?
Well, I might have a little tour around.
What, Cambridge? Going round the backs of the colleges, maybe?
Maybe, yeah, have a look around. It depends what the weather's like.
Unfortunately, I'm working, boo hiss.
well.
But never mind. I might
Yeah.
have a weekend off in a few weeks' time and maybe do something slightly different.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'll,
yet.
I'll let you know what I'm up to.
I'm sure you will.
On Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, you can Facebook me, or you can even join our Facebook group.
Yeah.
'Cause I know the listeners eavesdropping on our
There's one on
conversation.
Feel Good Friday.
Yes, if you type in Feel Good Friday on 105 FM 209 Radio on Facebook, you can join our group, which now has 52 members.
Really?
Yep. Or alternatively, twitter.com/Feel Good Friday.
Feedback is always welcome, by
Yep,
the way.
feedback is always welcome. Obviously, you update our Twitter
I do.
page.
Each and every
You mean
week.
Twittering, yes.
Yeah, Twittering.
That's a good way of putting it, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, I won't say what I was going to say because I'll probably get in trouble for it, but never
That's
mind.
true, yeah.
But yes, we'll be back here next week at 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. exclusively here to 209 Radio. And we will just keep you entertained with great music, a good selection of interviews and everything that's local to Cambridge. But playing us out today is a great song from the 90s by CC Peniston. This is Finally. Like I say, we'll be back here next week, 9 till 12. Like I say, coming up in a short space of time, it's the 209 Jukebox, and remember to join Davina with Drive on 105 from 5 o'clock this afternoon. But from me and Nick, it's goodbye, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
Goodbye.
Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who showed me true love, or at least it seemed. With brown cocoa skin and curly black hair, just the way he looks at me, that gentle love and stare. Finally, you come along. The way I feel about you, it just can't be wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Oh no, no, finally it's happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings can't describe it. Finally it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Finally it has happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings can't describe it. Finally it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. It seems so many times you seem to be the one, but all I ever wanted was to have a little fun. But now you come along and brighten up my world. In my heart I feel it, I'm that special kind of girl. Finally, you come along. The way I feel about you, it just can't be wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Oh no, no, finally it happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings can't describe it. Finally it has happened to me right in front
And just before we go, we will reveal the answer to Nick's mystery year. So, shall we get it ready? Here we go.
Well,
and the answer was, please, sir.
it is, of course, 1991.
1991. I don't remember that year very well.
How many
Never
of you
mind.
got it right, by the way?
So, yes, well done to Jane for getting it right. And, of course, well done to Mark as well. You both got it right. And, like I say, we'll be back here next Friday, 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. Matt Webb and Nick the producer with Feel Good Friday. So keep locked. There's more great music lined up.
Interested in the environment? Why not listen to Nature's Voice on 209 Radio 105 FM? www.209radio.co.uk with me, Malcolm Busby. The show with environmental news, events, visits to sites, stories and much more. Once a month on Wednesday evenings. Find out what's happening with the environment in Cambridge, England and the world.
To be safe.
To be heard.
To be open.
To be free.
To be happy.
To be you.
Are you thinking about your sexuality? To Be You is a project supporting young lesbian, gay and bisexual people living in Cambridgeshire.